What's going on, YouTube? I just hit my 6-month mark here, and I'm putting together this video with a couple of different segments. I've made a couple of videos showing how I'm moving around, how my mobility is, how flexible I am, stuff like that. So I wanted to start this video off with a story, though. I just ran into one of my friends who's a Border Patrol agent, and I used to be a Border Patrol agent for about 10 years until I changed agencies, but this guy was a Border Patrol agent at a neighboring station, and he got a fusion, the exact same fusion as me, exactly 1 month later than me. So he's hitting the 5-month mark today. His has already failed. He's already got pain down his leg. He's not in good shape. He said basically he's at square one, and it just reminded me that, you know, I'm doing really good, but there were some things that were out of my control to start with, like a successful surgery. Like he can't help that he had a bad surgery, and that's a message I wanted to convey. Like, the whole thing starts with stuff that's completely out of your control. So the first step is having a successful surgery, and you know, I know the guy really well, so we were kind of laughing about it and joking about it, but it's no joke. I mean, that dude's got to start over, and what he said happened is he thinks a screw might have come loose, and I don't know how that's at all his fault. He said he's been on the couch for, 3 straight months before he even started moving, and he was taking it super, super easy, and his failed. So I didn't mean to start off on a negative note, but I just wanted to convey that the first thing is, you just got to have a successful surgery. And then after that, you got to stay motivated. You got to rest when your body tells you to rest. You got to be mindful of the mechanics when you move, and just listen to your body. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of show you guys what I've been up to. So I don't really know how to turn this camera on this phone. I'm sorry, I'm technology illiterate sometimes. So here's a few sprinklers that I've dug, a sprinkler system. So there's those, and there's a couple more lines that I've dug. I put this pool up for the kids, and I cut down a couple trees over here with a handsaw. So, I mean, I'm able to get things done. I'm able to live a normal life right now at 6 months. There's the trees. So that's one message I wanted to convey. There was a couple questions about how did I get hurt? Basically, like, you're so young. Why do you have these problems? How did you get hurt? It wasn't just one thing. It wasn't like, I got shot or I got in a vehicle accident or anything like that. It was an accumulation, and it really started early in my life, about 19 or 20, when I was playing sports. And I knew I had problems back then because there were times where I just had to lay on the floor. I couldn't really even I was young, so I could go play sports, but then I would pay for it later. And it wasn't as bad then, but it got worse over time. It just got worse and worse. Like I said, I was a Border Patrol agent, so I went to an academy, obviously, for that for almost 6 months. And I've been to a couple other government-related schools and stuff like that were pretty hard on the body. So just over time, and then lifting weights, working out, all that type of stuff, it just adds up over time, and it never got fixed. Never actually fixed the problem. So that's how it happened for me. It just got worse over time. I would feel the disc come out. I would be down for about a week or 2 weeks. I'd have to hang on the inversion table and do some different stretches, and I could get back to about 90%. But I would wake up every day with probably a pain level of 2 or 3, probably all the time, and it just kind of faded into the background. And I think that's how it got so bad, is because I got so used to the pain. The pain just, it wasn't as bad, Over time you get used to it, and then you're like, oh, well, I can make it better, and then this last time I just couldn't make it better. And as I explained in a couple of videos, my body was so shifted that it wasn't coming back, and it's nothing that I had experienced before. So that really sucked. What else was it you guys were asking about? how I'm doing now. So basically now I'm doing a lot of resistance bands. I'm doing a lot of cycling. I have a Peloton that I ride basically every single day. I actually got my Peloton shirt on. I'm not advertising for anybody. It just so happens that I do yoga. I try to do yoga about every single day. And, you know, of course it's beginner yoga because I'm so bad at it. I'm not very flexible. My hips are still, they're not locked up like they used to. For the first couple months of the surgery, after the surgery, they were really locked up because I couldn't really stretch them. And had some dog action going on here. They were pretty locked up there for a couple months, but now, I mean, I stretch every day for several minutes, stretch my hamstrings for several minutes, stretch my hips for several minutes, of course do the yoga, do the cycling. So it's really coming around to where I almost feel normal in that aspect. The only things I really don't feel normal with yet are picking things up off the ground. I still feel a little bit of pain right at the incision site. I would imagine that's normal. I'd imagine that's going to happen until I hit the year mark probably. So I pick up light things. I don't pick up anything heavy. I don't really put my back in compromising positions. So picking up things I don't feel normal. You're going to see in a video I can stretch and I can touch my toes. That feels pretty normal. I don't feel any pain doing that. Squatting, just squatting down. I can squat down all the way pretty much without any type of pain or any type of repercussion in my back. Sleeping at night, sometimes when I turn, I can feel at the incision site. It's not pain, it's just kind of saying like, hey, I'm still here, you know. But I would say I'm probably about 75% normal. I explained in one of the short videos I did earlier that, and I'll post it with this video obviously, but I can do push-ups, I can jog. I'm up to about 9 minutes now jogging. And like I explained earlier, I could probably go 30 minutes, maybe even. I'm just taking it slow and getting everything used to it. I just don't want to have a setback. I've had no setbacks to this point. I just don't need a setback. I'm taking some anti-inflammatory supplements like turmeric and, gosh, what am I taking? Basically every natural supplement that is for inflammation, like tart cherry. There's a whole slew of them, but I'll post them. I'll put them in the comments when I'm taking. It's just natural supplements, just to help with the inflammation, just bring the inflammation down. And I think they're helping. I think it's working. Other than that, like I said, I'll put these short videos up to show you what I've been up to, but I've been good. Everything's been good up to this point. Back at work. The only thing I fear is getting into a fight with somebody right now, but I'm pretty, like I said, I've been pretty flexible. I've been moving around quite a bit. So it's just something that until it happens, I'm probably going to fear it, you know, until somebody comes up and pushes me or something like that. I'm going to fear that moment until I have the confidence to know that, you know, my body's not going to break. So, yeah, like you guys know, I'm still in law enforcement, so there's still a lot of training and stuff like that has to go on. And, you know, everything's been fine on the shooting range. I've been fine. I'm still shooting just as good as I was before this. Everything's been good. Everything's been good. I have no complaints with the surgery. Oh, I forgot to say Happy Mother's Day. This is Mother's Day today. So happy Mother's Day to all you mothers out there. But other than that, let me compile these videos, because I know I'm such a great video editor. So let me compile all these and I'll get the video out to you guys. Thanks for watching.
Ready.
What's going on, guys? Just wanted to make a quick video. I'm at 6 months exactly now. I want to kind of show you some of the mobility that I've got and some of the things I can do right now. Let me mount this phone on my lawn tractor here to show you. So you can see I'm getting pretty flexible. I can jump now. None of that stuff right there hurt at all. In the morning, sometimes the back's a little stiff, sometimes at night as well. But I've been working it. I've been cut down a couple trees out here. You know, picked up the branches, just small branches. Put up a little pool for the kids, dug a couple of sprinkler lines. So I'm doing normal things. I'm jogging now. I started with about 6 minutes, then went up to about 8 minutes, and I think I'm at 9 minutes now, and I don't feel any pain in my back, so I could probably go twice that, 3 times that, but I'm just taking it as slow as I can here. So I'll finish this video here in a little bit. Hey guys, as always, like, subscribe, and comment on this video. I've been a little bit behind on answering all your comments, but I'm going to try to get there. I'm back at work. I'm a little bit more busy than I was when I was just laying on my couch. I was able to answer your questions just like that, but you know, I'm a little bit behind, but I'll get there. So comment, like, subscribe, and I'll keep you updated.